So I did a full review. I have a assistant chief in your terms that works directly for me as operational efficiency manager, has the ability to go in and audit any part of the organisation at any time and report back to me as to what's working and what isn't working. He and his team did a review for me and we came up with 41 opportunities for improvement. It's interesting, I run my organisation under the International Business Excellence Framework, and the first report that he gave to me said we need 41 corrective actions, and I said no, I'm not using that terminology. We don't need corrective actions. The correct terminology is opportunities for improvement under the business excellence model, so that's what we do. So there are 41 things that we're working on to improve next time round, and some of the key ones there I've just picked out for you are really the scaling up all of our SOPs to disaster management level rather than large incident level, which obviously we had before, but we found so many things here that we didn't properly anticipate that we need to document and build into a disaster management manual now rather than just a major incident manual. The urban search and rescue structure I mentioned, that's got to come back to be properly integrated into the fire service command stream. They originally had different uniforms for various reasons, it doesn't matter why. They now have the same uniform. There was a lot of tension between the line management staff who did the rescues and the urban search and rescue staff who did the media, and that needed fixing, so they now look exactly the same. They don't look different to the line firefighters, and that was an interesting bit of culture to deal with. Staffing structures and the right people. It was interesting making sure that we flew the right people in and they had proper briefing. You know, the doctor previously mentioned about alpha males in the organisation. So every time we changed command, the macro command level, we got a new alpha male in there who wanted to do it his own way, you know. So I had to kind of deal with that particular issue to make sure that you got continuity over the period of time. Logistics was a fascinating thing, and all of my company officers and above carry company credit cards to facilitate them doing business, to do the business they need to do without keep coming back into the management environment. And they did lots of good business that I'm still paying for now. And but that's part of empowerment, part of devolution. That's what goes with it, and that's what gets things done when they need to get done, you know. So that was important to let the staff go and do that, but we could have perhaps pulled them into a more structured framework a little bit quicker than we did. The emergency command centre, again, understanding what was happening there, we could have done better. And the welfare for our people. When your people are affected by the incident rather than dealing with the incident, it changes the whole welfare dynamics, and you have to put a lot of time and energy into the people to keep them going, keep making sure that they can do the function for you that you want them to do. So an enormous amount of time and energy into support, not only for the staff but for their families and for everybody else associated with making sure that the organisation could keep running.